You know, a lot of people say that the U.S.-China relationship is arguably the most important bilateral relationship in the 21st century. And as Secretary Hank Paulson noted recently, about 40% of the global economic growth during the past 5 years has been attributed to these two countries. But this relationship is at a critical moment today. As our survey recently indicated, the public opinion in both countries can be best characterized as a paradox of hope and fear. Hope because both countries are in many ways interconnected and mutually dependent. Fear because the United States is concerned about China's growing military and economic power, while some Chinese citizens believe that the United States is trying very hard to hold China down. At this critical time, the bridging role of the Committee 100 is all the more important and challenging. Tonight, we're privileged to have some prominent bridge builders to speak to us. First, let me introduce Minister Feng, Deputy Chief of Mission of the Chinese Embassy. I have known Feng for many years, and I can tell you he's a rising star in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. He graduated from Foreign Affairs University in Beijing, and he's also an Eisenhower Fellow. This is his second tour in Washington, and to show you his abilities, at his first tour, and that was during Foreign Minister Yang Jiechi's watch, he was the congressional liaison for the Chinese Embassy. He was also the spokesperson for the Chinese Embassy. So will you please join me in welcoming Minister Feng.
Well, General John Fugh, Chairman of the Committee of 100, Senator Inouye, the Honorable Christopher Hill, Assistant Secretary of State, Ambassador Zhang Yun, Chinese Consul General of Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you, first of all, General Fugh, for your kind words. I'm indeed very happy to join such a distinguished group this evening in the City of Angels. First of all, please allow me to extend, on behalf of Ambassador Zhou Wenzhong, and in my own name, warm congratulations on this annual conference, and our best wishes to the friends present here tonight. In recent years, the Committee of 100 has been like a magnet, attracting leaders, innovators, and trailblazers of every occupation across the Pacific to work together for a common cause. From Beijing to Washington, D.C., from Shanghai to New York, and from Hong Kong to Beverly Hills, prominent members of the committee are helping to build a bridge of understanding, friendship, and cooperation between China and the United States. I wish to take this opportunity to thank you all for your valuable contribution. In particular, I would like to thank you, General Fugh, for your outstanding leadership. With Bridging Progress, Sharing Vision as the theme of this year's conference, I am confident that the committee will make even greater achievements in 2008 and beyond. But ladies and gentlemen, 2008 is a special year for China. First, we will celebrate the 30th anniversary of reform and opening up. 30 years ago, with the initiation of Mr. Deng Xiaoping, the Chinese people took the historic road of reform and opening up. The past 3 decades have witnessed historic changes across China. A dynamic and open socialist market economy has replaced the highly centralized and semi-secluded planned economy. moderate prosperity has prevailed over scarcity. The number of people living in poverty has dropped from 250 million to about 10 million. China's development has been a strong catalyst of the world economy and global trade, contributing 10% to world economic growth and 12% to global trade expansion. As the largest import market in Asia, China has become the third largest importer in the world. China's import is expected to exceed $1 trillion by the year 2010. China's reform and opening up are being carried out in a comprehensive way. Over the past 3 decades, we have made significant progress on political, cultural, and social fronts. Democracy and the rule of law have taken a deep root in China. Direct elections are conducted at grassroots level, from remote mountainous villages to developed urban communities. We understand that modernization will not be possible without democracy. Although there is still room for improvement, within a few decades, China has covered what has taken the West several centuries to achieve. The Chinese people are enjoying freedom and democracy at a level unprecedented in their 5,000 years of history. So in retrospect, China's success is attributable to the 30 years of reform and opening up. Looking ahead, the Chinese people will continue along this road. We will remain committed to the path of peaceful development, a path that befits China's national conditions and accords with the trends of our time. We will continue to put people's interests first, adopt the scientific approach on development, promote social harmony, and realize sustainable development of the economy. Facts will continue to prove that China's development is not a threat, but an opportunity to the world. The Chinese people are looking forward to contributing more to world peace, development, and prosperity. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this year marks the 30th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between China and the United States. In spite of the ups and downs, bilateral relationship has been moving forward throughout the past 30 years, growing into one of the most important state-to-state relations in today's world.